We're gonna get some drifting on. Oh, there we go, there we go. Keep it going, keep it going. Oh. Hey friends, what's up? Kaz here. Welcome back to another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. We've fast-tracked to the end. Well, I guess not really to the end, but we got a lot of money. In the last episode, we rebuilt kind of like a Ferrari GT 450 or something, probably. I don't know. I'm just throwing out numbers now at this point. So what we want to do, we got an engine crane. Install engine. So we could pull an engine out. And then we got an engine mount, I think. Yeah, so that we have two different types of engine cranes. Interesting. So what I want to do is I want to find something in one of these barn finds. And we're going to take a peruse. Now, I think this is actually a barn I went to. I don't know. Maybe they're different or random depending on which barn it is. But this one, I think, has like a Mustang Fastback in it. Last time I checked. Oh, it is different. Okay, so this is like a Mitsubishi Eclipse here in this barn. Oh, wait, hold on. We got something else over here. We got... gosh, what is that? It's like a Nova, I think. Maybe like a, yeah, maybe a Nova. Yeah, I think so. What else we got? Anything in another barn? Nope. So we have a whole lot of stuff. We could check all that stuff. Seat 6, leather, Sakuna. Okay, so we have that stuff in there. Now we could try buy car. So how much is this car? 30 grand for that car. We don't want that car. We're not going to rebuild that. Now this might be kind of fun. It's a tiny little thing. It's got to go for a lot less. It goes for more. Jeez. Okay, no, we're not going to do that one. Let's return to the garage. Leave without items to buy. Yes, let's head on out. I'm just not sold on anything to rebuild. Now, the Nova might have been fun. The little Eclipse-looking thing would have kind of been interesting, but let's find something that we can tear apart. Then we got to go to the junkyard to find some stuff. Let's see what else we got. Maybe the next barn. So that was a different barn than I saw. So I still haven't seen. I wonder if they're the same. I'm curious. Maybe this was the barn that I checked out before. Let's see if the barns are the same. Okay, nope. Barns are all different. This is like a Beamer, looks like. Some kind. A little 3... No, maybe not. I don't know what that is. Okay, we're not... Yep, nothing in here. Forget this barn. So the barns don't come back up. I wonder if they just come up randomly, though. Because in my other game, it kind of... More started showing up after we went to 1. Yeah, we're not going to deal with anything that's 4-door like that. Let's take a look. We need a 2-door. Start here at the bottom. Maybe I'll come back once I find something interesting for you guys. All right, we're back here with my 2 beauties that I'm gonna take a look at here. So we got this Firebird, as well as I think this is like a Super Bee or something. Tempest Magnum. Or maybe it's a Roadrunner. I don't know. We're going to actually do the Tempest Magnum here. So let's get this on one of the lifts. Oops. Not going to do that. Okay. Move car. And let's tear this thing apart so we can fix it all up here. We're going to weld some stuff and... You know, actually, I think what we should do... I mean, does it matter what we need to test? Let's take a look at this motor. We're doing pretty good here. And oh, we got dual exhaust as well. Are we missing some headers? I think we are. Part mount. Yeah, we are. We're missing some exhaust manifold. We're missing a starter. Interesting. So we are actually missing some items. We're missing a fuel filter. What's this? A water pump pulley. So I'm wondering if we can head to the junkyard and find some of those parts. So let me make a list here and let's take a look. I'm wondering, we'll reserve that one for the next episode, but let's head to the junkyard here and see if we can find those parts. Are we missing anything else? Looks like we're missing a spark plug. Man, that's crazy. And then I think we're actually missing a valve cover here. Let me see. We're missing a rocker arm. And then probably valve covers too, I think. And I'm guessing an air intake. Nope, that's what this is. Never mind. It's an open air or something. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, let's let me make that list. Can we make a parts list for bringing to a junkyard? I wonder if you can. Okay, we need a rocker arm. We also need valve covers, which go on over that. So let's do this. And do part notes, add part, and what else do we need? We need a starter. I'm wondering if we're missing anything else on the inside of the engine. Am I missing anything else on the outside? I'm not really seeing anything else. How about on the inside of the car? It looks like it's pretty good. So let's head to the junkyard, take a look at what is out in this junkyard. I've not been to the junkyard yet, so let's go take a look at this. So last episode we took a look at the car auction, which was really cool. And we bought our little, I'm pretty sure it's a Ferrari. You know, I could be wrong on that. I'm sure I've been corrected by now. By the time this episode comes out, I'm sure somebody corrected me on what the knockoff is. So can we see? Oh, we can't see. So we need a fuel filter. Okay, so how does this work? So we search. Okay, so we have a rocker arm. We do have that. We don't need any of that. And we probably don't need any of that. So I guess you just kind of like cruise around to each of these. We got a turbo. We don't need a turbo. We need some exhaust manifolds. So this is just like the barn find where you got some stuff. We got a fuel filter. We need a starter as well. Front differential. We don't need that. And then front exhaust pipe. We don't need a front. We need exhaust manifold. Engine head cover. We don't need a head cover. We need valve covers. Okay, so you just peruse through everything. Interesting. Okay. So I wonder how much money this might actually save you walking around here. Intake manifold, supercharged intake manifold. We have all that stuff. We have an oil pan. We need a fuel filter. Although we probably want to buy that stuff anyway. Exhaust. So I'm wondering if maybe we just need to find a car that's similar to the one. I wonder if that has anything to do with it here. Front exhaust pipe. We need an exhaust manifold. So we were looking at one of these. Oh wow, we can actually, oh, you could buy this car? Oh my goodness, this is even better than the barn find. Well, I think I actually want to rebuild one of these once. Let's walk around. So some of the stuff you can buy, which is interesting. Exhaust manifold. Here we go. Here's one. We do have to fix it all up. Exhaust manifold. Okay. Rear muffler. So we could buy that Eclipse knockoff thing. I kind of... Oh, here we go. I'm betting you can buy this car. What is this even? This is a Chieftain TBX Pontiac. Looks like. Okay, that's even better than... Oh, here we go. Can we buy this thing? This is like a little mini, isn't it? Or a Golf? $30 grand for this thing? Look at it. It's like falling apart. Okay, so you can find cars in here. I wonder if they're different. I bet you they are random every time you come in here. That would be my guess. Here we go. Here's like my Firebird. How much for this one? 16 grand. It's a lot better deal, man. Although probably a lot more work and money to fix it back up. What else we got? Can we buy this van? Can we? Oh, I was gonna buy it if we could. Here we go. This is an old. What is it? Chieftain Bandit. There's your Firebird. No, I have a Firebird, and I wanted. What is this? No, that's it too. Firebird. Bandit. Smoking the Bandit. Oh, excuse me, if that makes it in. Can we go in here? I doubt there's anything in here. Let's see what's back here. Okay. So there's a few cars you can just flat out buy. I think I'm going to buy that little Eclipse thing, because that might be a fun little project down the road. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Oh, went the wrong way. And I don't think I'm going to bother with looking around anymore at the parts, but I do want to buy this thing. Let's buy it. Buy car. Because it's like under 20, isn't it? 15. Turbocharged. Look at that. It's a 4-cylinder turbocharged. Yeah, we're going to buy that thing. Yes. Put it in the car parking. Is there anything else that we wanted to buy to maybe work on later? We are going through our money really fast. I don't want that. This would be interesting. It's like a little Golf, but geez, it's like 30 grand for the. It doesn't even have a motor. Unless the motor's in the back. Oh, the motor's in the back. What is this? This isn't a Golf then. It's got to be a Mini then, like a performance Mini. It's interesting. Nope. But they want 30 grand for this. We're still over 300. I'm curious. It is a V6. Yes, let's put it in our parking. Okay. Now let's get back to the garage and let's continue building our thing. Yep, we're going to buy those parts. $4. Woohoo! One of them was $0, I saw. like that little time lapse. It was recorded from a live stream, so that was why you saw my face, and hopefully we'll see how that turns out. Anyway, we got this thing completely stripped down, which is really cool, and I'm really excited. I wonder if we can paint this. Can we paint this? Move car to paint shop. Wheels. Okay, so we need wheels. Now, usually you would kind of start painting with nothing in it. And we repaired a bunch of stuff, and we have 324,610, which is interesting because it didn't cost us anything to repair all of that stuff. Now, I'm sure that we're going to have to buy parts as we go because we're missing quite a bit of parts. So I'm curious about how much this rebuild is actually going to cost. So let's recommence the time lapse and get back to putting this thing all back together. We used the welder, fixed up anything on the body, and we also repaired all the panels, and we got to get this thing fixed up. So let's get back to it. Thought I'd give a quick update here. We got the engine all the way back in to the car, and it is looking very pretty. So we're just taking a look as the rebuild process. We've got it all stripped down, and we're gonna just kind of go as we go. There's parts missing from when we bought it from the barnyard, and then we got to get the suspension on, but the motor is completely in it. So we're going to jack this thing up here and start rebuilding the rest of it. So we got this front suspension and then the mufflers and then the rear suspension. So let's get to it. All right, guys, we got the undercarriage all on and it's looking really good. Before we get the body fixed up, we're going to take a look around and see all the stuff that we need to get going here. So if we go into the assemble mode, yeah, there we go. Now we can see all the parts that we are actually missing. Well, I think some of it is missing. So, yeah, I guess we gotta, how do we get the inside? This is a little, maybe if we, oh, here we go, assemble. Oh man, if you like look away for a second, it just jumps over. Oh my goodness. Okay, so can we put something else in here? That would be great. Okay, nope, wrong button. Let's take a look at what we can purchase for the inside and see if we can put different things on the inside, because I would love to do that. Okay, normal mode. Oh my goodness. It's really, there's probably a better way to get into this interior assemble mode, but oh man. Okay, so let's take a look at, yeah, so we need a bench, we need 2 of those, and we also need a steering wheel. So let's take a look and see what is in here for the interior shop. Yep. And let's look up that bench. Okay, so there's a lot of benches, so let's narrow it down, I think, for what we need it for. There we go. So we got 3 options for the type of benches. So let's just try this one. I think if I was picking, I would get a black one, but I just want to see if we can even do this bit. Nope, this is the only thing that shows up. Well, that stinks. I was hoping you could like kind of customize these things a bit more. So let's just get the one that we need and put it in there. So since we're going for 100% of everything, interior, yep. Okay, so the one thing you can actually modify is the steering wheel, but we actually got 100% of the restoration. We get the $10,000 restoration bonus, although there is still some stuff that is missing for the percentages, which is odd because I know for a fact that we replaced all of that stuff. Like the suspension, I know we fixed the suspension. I know it's 100%. This is really odd that it is a question mark there. There's other things that are question mark, but we'll go with it and call it good. Let's move her to the correct place, paint shop, and let's see what we got for paint, and then we'll wrap this all up and we'll see what we'll end up with here. Here we go. Paint car. Okay, so we could do factory. Set current. No. Okay. So we don't have any kind of livery. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we do. So we could do that. Oh, that was 2. Ooh, I like the red, and then I have an idea. I think we're going to go with the red. Yes. And then, okay, so we don't want that. Okay, interesting. I don't have a black option unless we go saturation. Okay, so we have white option. Here we go, here we go. So what I want to do, okay, yep. Saturation, brightness. Okay, nope, I got it. So you go white, saturation, and then to get black, and what I want is like a dark gray. I mean, we could just do black. That looks pretty BA, but I think I like the gray. Like a darker gray. What other options do we have here? Saturation. Can we do that? But I don't like that. Darker gray, too dark. There we go. I like it. I like it a lot. Look at that. She is good to go. Although the interior is white, which is really kind of lame, because I would make the interior black, but all right. Let's move it back out to the garage so we can just take a look, see at it in the wild. And there we go. And then we got to do that one as well. Oh, look at that. 100%. She's 100%. So if we do car status, car value is 60,000, and we spent about 10 grand restoring it. So we made all of our money back restoring it, and then I think we paid about 40. No, I'd have to look at the footage. Look at this. The global body condition is still only 89%, and the global parts condition is 98%. So something still, I must have missed something that was 100%, which is really kind of a bummer. But we still made money. I think we still made about 20 or 30 grand on the rebuild. It takes a lot of time. Now, I'm really curious about rebuilding that project car you start with and see if maybe that would help you guys get started into doing this stuff for funsies. All right, before we go wrap this all up, I almost forgot two things. First, we need to sell back all the parts and then see how much we end up, because I feel like we might actually, because there's some parts that were pretty good, but they weren't 100%, so we replaced them anyway. Oh, here we go, sell all. That wasn't there before. Oh my goodness, look at it go. Okay, so we made back like 4 grand. So that is actually pretty good, because the car status, with the amount that we paid, so we started at 324,610, so we're like at, you know, another, what was that, 6 grand? So we made a little bit more money, so that's good. The last thing that we need to do before we wrap this all up is we need to take this thing for a spin, and we need to drive it on the test track, because that's the only place that we can really drive it. Can't bring it to the racetrack or the car saloon yet. Oh, we could actually bring the Bandit. There is a clip B missing from the car. Oh, I know exactly what that is. And I can't believe we missed it. It's really easy to miss. Car, here we go, right here. And actually, no parts, because we sold everything. All right, clip B. Oh my goodness. We thought this was over, right? Clip B. 2. $9. $15 for 2. That doesn't make sense. It should be like $18 for 2. Anyway, got the one, and then there's one on the other side. I saw somebody have trouble with that one. All right, so we would not get very far without the ignition. And let's take it out. No oil. Gosh, just one thing after another. Gosh, I knew we were forgetting something. You know, actually, we don't need to bring it anywhere. We could just put the oil in it right now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, I know it's a V8, and we've only been working on... where's the dipstick? Here it is. We've only been working on 4. We need to put a little bit more in there. Let's put a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. $3. There we go. We got the oil in the car. Now let's see if it's gonna let us drive it. Drive the car. Test track. Yes. Now we're gonna kick this pig. We're gonna kick this off and get this show on the road. Oh, hold on. It peels out. Dropped it. Whoa. Oh, she squeals in second. Oh, we wrecked our new car. There is a ghost driving this car, by the way. Oh my goodness. Oh, she's got some power too. This thing is awesome. Oh. Oh, that's a post. Let's see if we can get this. Okay, we're not doing this. Oh my goodness, she is real hard to control. We're gonna get some drifting on. Oh, there we go. Keep it going. Oh, lost it. Oh, no, we're drifting in reverse now. Woo! Oh, we're on the grass. Come on, there we go. Oh, it's really hard to drift on a keyboard. Oh, no, lost it. I'm having a blast, though. I'm so glad that we fixed this thing up. Uh-oh. Nope. I like that there's no body damage. We just got smoke for days here. All right, if we hold the brake, can we do a brake stand? Nope. So okay. Let's see how she does over the suspension. Probably good. Boom. Get it? There we go. Nope. Boom. I can just drive this thing. It sounds amazing, too. Oh. Kicked it out. All right. Donuts in the field. Oh, okay. That's weird. It stops. It's... Oh, can we get the donuts going? Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. Woo. Okay. Oh man, this thing is sweet. Drift machine here. She's like, oh, brake. Oh man, that was great. I'm glad that we wrapped it up on that thing. That was amazing. So let's put this back out into the parking, and then let's take a look at future projects. So we're gonna work on this one as well, which I'm really excited about that. And then it's gonna be pretty cool to just get the whole garage just lined with sweet cars here. And we got 2 so far, which is awesome. I'm actually gonna take a little screen snippy. And then we got these 2. So we got this Eclipse to rebuild, and then like this Frankenstein Mini, I think is what it is, with a rear engine in it, which is gonna be pretty cool. So the value is $21,000. I think that's what we paid for it. That must be what we paid for it. And then this one is a lot more, but looks like there's a lot more missing of these, but it's gonna be pretty fun. Let's get to those in the next episodes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Please leave a like, and if you're stopping in for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Anyway, this is Cos reminding you guys all, enjoy the game. God bless.